I'm sorry, I was cleaning up the. Oh! And at that point, he pushes Trevor out the way. Excuse me, Miss. And as he takes your hand, kneels down on the stairs, up to your height, and kisses it.
Dora?
Nora.
Who are you?
I'm Tobias Vermont, future lord of these lands, and you are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in my entire life.
Hi guys, and welcome to the War of Two Sons, a 5e Dungeons and Dragons homebrew campaign. And here's our DM, Dalon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am your DM for the night, and before we begin, I'd like to make a couple announcements. First off, all art being used in this campaign has been taken from the internet. We do not take any claim to it whatsoever, except for the player tokens, which have been designed by our very own Jyinxx. We will be playing our 19th session. Afterwards, we will be probably taking a 1 to 2 week break, depending upon the situation at hand, due to real life importance. And unfortunately, our guest star, Kia Wolf, also starring as Shimmy Shammy, is not here right now. She may pop up later on, who knows. But we still have our original party, as we would like to do an introduction.
What?
Oh, we can do an introduction. I play Merah. Right now I'm evil. Because I am taken over by a demon that lives in her eye, who has control because the eye patch came off. Okay, someone else's turn. Oh.
Nora, a Forged Domain Cleric. Also a dwarf. I do the magic thing.
The holy magic thing.
Sylvia, Elven High Health.
You okay there?
I don't really need an introduction.
Yes, you do.
God damn it.
Do it.
If anybody doesn't need an introduction, it's OMEC. Because
please.
they're OMEC.
We gotta still do Sylvia's introduction.
Hi,
We gotta
guys.
continue it.
Yes. Keep going.
You're up
I guess
next.
the rogue who still has not gotten into trouble.
Sylvia's a ranger.
Who has
Ta-da.
gotten into trouble.
He hasn't gotten out of trouble.
Yeah, I've been in trouble a while.
You're the one with the warrant.
Olmec.
Dang,
I'm OMEC, the turtle druid.
there you go. That wasn't that hard. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I have a shelf holding. And I drop stuff, and I owe people money. And I like pastries.
If it didn't screw with people's audios, I would head desk, but that also hurts because there's a lot of sharp things on mine.
Well, you should try and move all that stuff then.
Nah.
Yeah, someone could come up right behind you and do it for you. Slam your head onto the desk.
And I believe we have one more person to introduce.
No, we don't.
Who's the
Did we
last
not do Edga?
We already
Yeah,
did
we
it.
did.
Yeah, she said she
I was like,
we can
Sylvia,
shut
how
it down.
dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. My headset must have went silent as I was planning your demise. And now
That's rude.
we will now continue on with the War of Two Suns. Last time where we left our party, they have managed to get themselves into a bit of a trouble. They went off investigating the shrine of the haunted lake, where they have come across many strange, mysterious things. But they were then interrupted by the Highlanders, who thought they were the ones causing trouble after hearing a woman scream. They were then told to get lost, and they went back inside Karmic Village. Merah, acting suspicious as normal, or her evil self at this point, was then brought back to the manor with Nora and Sylvia to talk about the issue at hand. Again, Omek went to the magic shop to try to get answers or to get themselves out of the debt, but managed to get themselves a petrified finger to help them with their shrine. Shimmy Sham went back to the Harmic Inn. Actually, no, she never went back to the Harmic Inn because this was her first time here. Or was it? I'm just kidding. She went on and performed a lovely dance and managed to get some free food. But once he returned back to the manor, the Baron caused a big fuss, revealing his past war stories. But all was good. All was great. A good feast and a couple drinks. And Sylvia believing that she was going to get lucky. But unfortunately, Merah has succumbed to some poisoning, one that she has been very familiar with in her past life. And now, we continue on with the next day to see what the truth beholds and new characters to introduce. I need to work on
Fucking
that.
son of a bitch.
Merah! Oh, no, hold on.
Yep.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 14.
14. Unfortunately, the party was unable to do anything in your condition that late, so they kept watch, taking turns. Everyone else has managed to get themselves a long rest. You did manage to stay off some of the poison. Drinking as much fluids as you can from the water skin or whatever they could provide, and you are currently sick in bed at the moment.
Great. Okay.
I also need you to roll me a perception check.
Or 17. Damn.
You think that last night throughout your dreams you could hear a woman calling out to you, pleading, begging you to stop. She's in pain. She's sad.
And I don't care. She's just gonna roll over and hope that whoever was calling out to her shuts up so she can sleep because she's sick. And this sucks.
Everyone else?
E.
Let me just double check real quick. Check. Everyone has gained their spell slots and HP back. Merah, you did manage to fight off the poison in your system. However, it doesn't seem to be going away for a very long time, but
Great.
you no longer have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh, did they get rid of the exhaustion points? on the character sheets? Oh, never mind.
Don't know.
Well, no, I think it was a Roll20 update or something. I'm not sure. Uh, Sylvia, Nora, what are you two doing at the moment?
Well, that depends. We got our rest, but I would be up earlier than everyone else.
Would you be downstairs?
More than likely, if it's with Nora, so that we can discuss our repairs.
Pears, what did you wake me up early for?
I'm going to pull out, reach into my chest and pull out.
Hold on. Wait for that. I'm just asking where you are right now. Don't get into the scene yet.
Oh, okay.
Nora, are you
Downstairs.
currently... Okay, you're downstairs.
Oh my
Nora,
God, Carl, please.
are you downstairs?
I am downstairs because Sylvia woke me up extra early.
All right. Did you want to check up on Merah?
I will just check up on her just to make sure that she's not actively dying.
Okay. So, Merah, you then begin to hear a knock as Nora, you enter into the bedroom and you see her just bundled up in her sheets.
Yeah, I am not happy. I'm not even gonna acknowledge you at this point. Because you wouldn't.
Yes. Yes, you can be quiet. You can be quiet, but I do need to check on you just to make sure that you're not dead. Just walk slowly up the bed, still half tired.
She's like
I
cocooned
just lean
herself
down.
and she just glares up out of like the little patch of blankets that reveal her eyes.
Are you dead?
No.
As I lean down at you.
No, can you fix this yet?
I will once Sylvia is done talking to me. I'll be back to diagnose you.
Ugh.
Give me like 10 minutes, please.
What the hell? Oh, and she's just gonna pull it completely over her head.
Yep. Don't die in 10 minutes, please.
As Nora, you then begin to head downstairs.
Why did you wake me up so early?
You know damn well why.
Not yet, you two. Not yet. Olmec and Edga, where are you two at the moment? Are you also downstairs or are you in your bed?
I should still be asleep.
Alright.
Olmec needs
Edga likes to get the early bird. So she's
Right.
up and about, probably downstairs.
Olmec, you are nicely tucked in your sheets. When you begin to wake up, you notice that the little kobold is gone.
Olmec starts searching the room, looking in odd places for the kobold.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you don't even find any of her things. Roll me an intelligence check. Now a save, a check.
The
Alright,
dice are
I'm
not
out,
with
guys.
you tonight.
Nah, I'm done. See you guys. I'm going home.
You think that she may have run away after the scare last night. Or she may have just wandered off.
Okay. Who's in the room closest to me? Are they a member of our party?
Um,
I go looking for other members of the party to tell them the news that the kobold is gone.
alright, so as you open your door, you see no one around. No one in the hallway and so forth.
In that case, I would venture downstairs to see if they've already gone down to breakfast.
Edga, you and Sylvia are currently downstairs, as Nora has finally made her way into the dining room. Nim has prepared a very lovely breakfast, and Lady Amelia is also sitting next to the Baron, enjoying herself some nice eggs.
I guess just eating.
Trevor is standing up against the wall. He seems to be in a little bit of a better mood. But it seems as though something's been on his mind ever since you told him about what happened last night.
About the poisoning?
Yes.
What else happened? Oh wait, we need to know what happened to Sylvia and Nora last night as well.
It kind of happened very abruptly when Trevor ran upstairs, and you notice that the Baron is just like in a very, very cold stare mood as he's just like slowly eating his meal. He looks very upset. He's not even looking at you, Sylvia.
Baron! We genuinely thought that you were dead for a minute.
When does a man sleep comfortably in his own home considered to be dead?
Well, it's also the fact that one of our partners was poisoned.
Bah! Probably food poisoning, no doubt.
Actually, Baron, it's a poison from the Underdark.
At that point, he looks at you. And who exactly is trying to kill one of us,
That I'm genuinely uncertain of. I glance over at Amelia.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I don't think that she's a person of interest, but I genuinely don't like her.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
That's me.
Well, off the bat, I don't like her.
Oh, average.
You say this out loud, correct?
Uh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
that I
take
don't like her?
Yes.
Oh no, God no!
Then make sure you're not talking in character.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that you muttered that. And at that point, you then see Amelia's like,
Can I roll stealth on that one?
nope.
Damn it!
That would have been like a sleight of hand, right?
At that point, Amelia says, I don't know what you're... How dare you assume that? I've never had dealings with people in an Underdark. And besides, clearly anyone can see that that woman is definitely not from the surface.
Can Edga try to slap Sylvia?
You can try.
Scoot
That's
over her, and I'm gonna say it's just like a little pat. Like,
Okay.
If that truly is the case, then it could have been the bartender.
Barton. And at that point, the Baron says, Sylvia, enough!
What?
If you continue to act like this and such, I suggest that I will gladly allow you to sleep outside the stables instead, if you choose to disgrace any more of my guests in this house and cause much trouble.
Edga just stares at Sylvia.
Wait, no, I didn't mean Nim.
Enough! The fact that their father is still a friend of mine doesn't excuse your behavior. And for your companions, as he points to Nora and not really Edga. It's like,
Edgar hasn't done anything wrong.
Edga's actually given to the economy. Technically.
Trevor then comes up to the Baron and is like, I apologize for everything, sir. Sylvia is under a lot of stress and she's just worried about all kinds of things. And also, Merah is most likely ill. She is not very well at the point. you have to understand that we're under a lot of stress about what is happening. And then Trevor just gives you like a wink, like, I got your back. The Baron just rubs his head. Ugh, you kids these days. Speaking of children, where's that nephew of mine? He should be here by now. I mean, it's just,
Sylvia
know-
goes a little stiff.
oh, if I know Toby pretty well, he's probably off having a gallant time. Possibly getting a drink at the tavern before actually deciding to come visit.
Hmm.
You worry about that young man too much, don't you?
Wait, was that in reference to me?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Wait, for what statement?
You worry about that man.
No, I think he was talking
No, he was
to
saying that
the
to
other-
Amelia.
Oh.
The gnome just stands there in a corner. And he is just watching you all. Gladly seeing you are enjoying his breakfast that he's cooked so very much this morning. And Trevor then walks over to Nora. She takes a seat. Miss Nora,
Oh, yes, Trevor? Sorry. I just rubbed my eyes.
I'm sorry for disrupting. How is Miss Mira doing?
She's alive. She's not doing well, but I'll try and fix that in a little bit here.
Is she still acting strange?
I give a silent nod.
As you then see Omek enter the room. Oh, good
Oh.
morning, Omek.
Welcome
Everyone,
to the world.
everyone.
Yes.
Shimmy Shimmy's missing.
Shimmy Sham.
Shimmy Sham's missing.
Are you sure she didn't just wake up earlier than you?
She's not in her bed. She's not under the bed. I looked everywhere.
Did you look at yourself?
I
Did I
asked,
what?
I'll ask the question again. Are you sure she just didn't get up early?
She's not here. She's not anywhere. She's gone.
Trevor says, wait, do you mean the kobold?
Yes.
Yes.
The Baron just gestures. At least I don't have to worry about one more house guest in my home. Damn it, him! And then he's like slams his plate. Where's the salt? I'm sorry, sir. I'll be right there. And then you just see Nam walk back into the kitchen.
Guys, we need to do something. She's missing. She's tiny and all alone. She needs our help.
Amelia says, she might be fine. I think I saw her.
She
leave
might
that-"
be dead.
I think we
Sure.
have other to worry
Or
about.
worse. Dead.
If you're so concerned, why don't you check outside the house? Maybe she left some trail in the snow for where she went.
If we divide and conquer, we can find her faster. Quick! He
Nope.
wraps a scarf
Very
around his neck and starts heading outside. Don't just sit there.
I have a very sick individual upstairs. If you'll excuse me, Baron.
Omek goes to go outside.
And at that point, the Baron just grumbles a bit.
Sylvia will also stand up and excuse herself. Again, sorry about disturbing you last night.
Trevor, if you could, when you have the time, could you bring up a plate of food for Mira? I don't believe that she'll be down here anytime soon, but hopefully she'll be better before this afternoon.
You read my mind. And at that point, you just see him go into the kitchen.
It's a work day today.
Isn't it always?
No, usually it's not.
As you guys begin to leave the dining hall, except for Omek, who didn't take his food.
A monster.
That should probably tell you how concerned Omek is. He didn't even bring his breakfast.
You're a monster, Omek.
No, I'm just concerned about someone else's well-being.
That's what a monster would say.
We have our own monsters to deal with.
Rar?
Yes, Omek not eating breakfast is one of them.
I thought you were going to go out of the doorway, Omek, instead of just standing there in dramatic fashion.
I was intending to walk outside. Don't know what direction that is. Which way's the front door?
All three of us point towards the front door.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sylvia's just gonna pinch the bridge of her nose. Oh my
Jesus
goodness.
Christ.
Sometimes I wonder what kind of company that you pick.
I didn't pick anything.
Sounds like you picked him.
No, I picked Merah.
And you picked me to come with too. That's a wise decision.
Oi, Nora, follow me.
Yeah.
We're going to head into the waiting room inside.
At that point, before you guys manage to make your way, all of a sudden you hear horses outside the manor. And you then hear a loud, "Row, stallion, row!"
That sounds like your suitor.
Can I quickly hand over the eye patch so I can deal with this?
Edga takes it.
No,
Right
you
before
do not.
notice, you then hear Amelia quickly, rush over to the door. "Toby's here! Toby's here!"
Here, take it, Nora. Fix it.
Thank you. Edga, could you follow me upstairs for just a follow me out of the room for just a moment?
Sure.
Doop, 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 doop. And I just whisper to Edga, I need you to get me a dagger and some spare leather, please. And I hand the eye patch over to you. When you find the dagger and some spare leather, bring these all back to me.
Let me check stuff. X-ray. Okay. Edga nods.
I'll be in my room after I check up on Merah. I wish you good luck. Boop, boop, and I head upstairs.
Alright, as you head downstairs, Merah, are you currently doing anything at the moment?
I am in agonizing pain, but that's about it.
Alright, Echo, do you go to proceed with your plan?
I'm looking to see if I have stuff. If I have stuff in my packs or tools first.
Okay. As you are just looking about, you then see Amelia about to go up to the door, but then she looks at Omek. It's like, "Oh, don't worry, I have it." Hello? And at that point, she just looks at you, Omek.
Just gives her this deadpan stare.
Okay. And then all of a sudden, you then hear the bell ring, ding, 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 and you begin to see two figures.
Please let it be that.
At least they're not bad looking, Sylvia.
Olmec rushes between them
Oh.
to go on it outside,
Oh,
shoving them aside.
The man to the right. What the heck? Excuse me.
Sorry. You just see him running off, looking in the snow for tracks, very
And-
intently at the snow.
And at that point, Olmec just runs out to the wilderness. Roll me a survival check, Olmec.
He's not an adventure.
Jesus.
Olmec has his scarf.
You're going to get lost probably if you don't roll well.
I still need you to roll me a survival check if you're trying to track down where Shimmy Sham went.
Okay.
Be back home for dinner.
You are on a manhunt. You can You do your best to track down tiny little Krobo Prince. It will take you a while, but you do your best. Follow along, moving past these two individuals, and the man on the right, looking back a bit confused, fixing his long, flowing brown hair, and I will continue playing the music. In slow motion, just like fixes his hair and such.
Oh my goodness.
Amelia, it's good to see you again. Toby, I missed you. Aw,
Oh.
don't tell me that. And then the guy next to him seems to be a hedge knight or one of his compatriots and so forth. And he's like carrying a whole bag of skins and furs. Well, we would have been here sooner if Toby didn't have to take the scenic route. Oh, this weather is quite lovely, though. And then he looks at you, Sylvia, and such. Ah! Greetings! And you must be the new maid?
Oh.
Cynthia.
I'm sorry. What?
Really says, no, Toby, this is Lady Sylvia of the Elven Kingdom. She is a daughter of a king. Oh! Oh, I apologize. Please, do
Do
excuse
I-
me.
Look like a maid?
Well, you're, at that point, the Baron steps in. Toby! Oh, Uncle! There you are! And at that point, he gives him a hug. Ah! Well, you look quite fine. Oh, yes, I had such a wonderful hunt. We've managed to fight some Arctic bears, some deadly hawks. Actually, the hawks got away, but still. We did manage to bring some goods.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
It was not coming clear.
I
No,
couldn't
it was. You just didn't hear it.
I said that we got some goods.
Do you?
Yes, we do.
What did you get?
At that point, he just look at you. What would you fucking care?
Wow.
Well, it depends on what there is. I have money.
Savik, would you please be kind to such a noble woman? As Toby just like gestures, pretty unsure of that statement himself. The Baron looks at him and it's like, Toby, this is Lady Sylvia. She is the daughter of a very good friend of mine, and I was hoping that you could perhaps aid her. And possibly so around town. But, Uncle, I just got back. I can't clearly be out trying to escort someone. At that point, he then sees his uncle giving him a stare. It's like, I would be happy to, Uncle. And then he like gives this very, very faint, I don't want to smile.
Oh, Oh, does Sylvia notice this?
No, roll me an insight check.
Again, wants to see.
Insights.
Yes, good.
He may not like have an attraction to you.
He does not have an attraction to me?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Poor Sylvia. There's always a first for something.
Oh no, I'm aware, but this is... I'm
Am-
going to make this man suffer.
Amelie says, perhaps I could assist with Sylvia and show her around. The Baron just rubs his, no. Toby, I'll tell you what, Toby, how about we discuss this over breakfast? In the dining room. Now. As you say, Uncle. And at that point, they did enter the room. Well, Zavik. Okay, hold on. So, it is Toby, Vermont, and Zavik. Is his hedge knights, who is at half elf. Oh, right. I'll go bring this to Nim. And then he just stops and looks at Edga. Fucking hell. And then he just walks inside the dining room.
But what did he say?
He was like startled seeing a kangaroo in the corner. He was like, oh shit.
Go.
No, it's a new trophy. What are you talking about?
She's very lifelike.
Amelia then walks up to you, Sylvia, and says, Lady Sylvia, can I kindly say something?
Speak freely.
And then she looks down at you. It would be in your best interest to stay away from Toby.
Is that a threat?
No, of course not, my lady. I just don't think he has very much interest in dealing with you. I've known him for a very long time, and I don't think you are a very good suit for him, even though the Baron may hope that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
Now, excuse me, I have to go check up something in the study. And then she then slowly walks out. Oh, did we lose somebody?
Carl's going back.
Realize? Oh, Carl.
He was just
We
listening.
didn't lose anybody. We're good.
Okay, I always like to say, oh no, who dropped?
We're good.
Meanwhile, Merah, you hear the door knocking again as Nora enters.
Okay.
Are you dead yet?
I
will take your silence as a no.
What did that be as a yes?
If you smell it, it feels a yes.
Merah, are you alright?
Yeah, I just am quiet because she's just angry and not feeling good.
Nora, what do you do?
I'm just gonna feel her forehead for a moment just to check to make sure that she can last another 10 minutes before I cast start casting two separate spells.
Is it not been
Alright.
10 minutes yet? I am literally dying. She, like, is not happy.
Alright, what is the first spell you cast upon her?
I'm going to spend 10 minutes to ritually cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay, pop it up to confirm the spell.
One sec.
Bloop.
This will take just a moment, but it'll give me a better idea of what I'm dealing with here.
Okay. You notice that there's a strong concentration of poison within Mira's system. It's a slow active poison. One based on a fungi.
Whoever used it must have been a fun guy.
Boo!
Why am I not surprised?
Does there appear to be any? Am I able to discern a particular entry point for where the poison came into her system?
You notice that roll me a medicine check, and I'll give you with advantage. Oh, and are you
21.
taking 10 minutes to do the ritual form, or are you using a spell slot?
Taking the 10 minutes to do the ritual form.
All right, for the past 10 minutes and so forth, you diagnose her, and you notice that the point of entry seems to be mostly around her mouth.
Well, it does appear you ate something that got you sick. Don't know what, but yeah, you were poisoned by eating something or drinking something.
Great. I already knew that.
I had to confirm it. You could have been. I personally thought it was you being stabbed yesterday. I thought that's what happened. Here, hang on. And I will cast Lesser Restoration on her.
All right, and after the ritual is done, you then manage to cure her of her poison. As Mira, you slowly feel the pain drain away
Ugh.
and back to your normal self.
I feel 50 times better. She's just gonna kind of stretch.
Nora just sits back. It looks like she's waiting for something.
What do you want?
I was kind of hoping for a thank you.
Oh, thank you. And she's gonna bash her eyelashes. Almost sarcastically.
Well, you should be good. If you feel sick again, just let me know. But you should be good for now.
Alright, thank you then. And she does the bashing of her eyelashes again. She doesn't know how to be nice, and she sees people do that sometimes.
All right, so do both of you go downstairs?
Yeah.
I am going to go and find Edga if she's downstairs.
Well,
Mira, what are you doing?
I guess I'll follow.
All right, as you begin to follow Nora downstairs, Edga and Sylvia, what do you do after the confrontation?
I'm, for the most part, just considering what I want to do with this new information that she has a person that does not like her and somebody who thinks that they are better than her. She's determining whether or not she wants to make it a competition.
Edgar's going to try to find Nim.
Oh, okay. Can we take a quick 2-minute break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Because we may have good news.
Kia?
Maybe.
I will them into existence.
We will be right back after these brief messages.
We are not advertising anything.
We're not sponsored. No sponsorship.
Actually,
Sure.
we do have an
Run the
unofficial
quick ad.
sponsor. Do you have a sorry?
Jesus.
Do you have
No.
a weapon that you need that just doesn't cut it for you? Do you have a weapon that just doesn't quite reach your enemies? Welcome to Nora's Blacksmith Shop, where she is currently featuring the newest and latest invention for all adventuring folk. Featuring the extra long sword, guaranteed to increase your damage die but up to the next level compared to your regular long sword.
You do know it's classified as a polearm, then, right?
Incorrect assumption, my good customer. This weapon now swings with a D10 instead of a regular D8. Now you'll be chopping off that orc's head twice as hard the
That's
next time you try to clear out a dwarven fortress. Brought to you by Nora's Blacksmith.
What do you got against dwarves?
Who's this? Oh, I know who it is. Okay.
The weirdest music is playing in the background.
That'll be the
I'm a
next
little
adventure
concerned
music.
as to where this is gonna be going in a minute.
Are
Wait,
you
wait,
trying
wait.
to seduce me?
Time out. Time out. Did you guys actually hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Little.
been, whenever you play random bits of music, we've been hearing it. I didn't.
Are
know
you
if it was-
serious?
I didn't know
Oh,
if it was on
Kenny G
purpose or
action?
not. I'm sorry.
For a moment, less than a second.
Yeah, it was only really quick.
But it was some sexy Kenny G clarinet music.
I thought I was the only. Oh my god!
How does it feel?
I was looking for the song. I didn't know it was playing in the game, and then.
Oh, my face hurt.
Playing in the game, it's playing through your mic and Discord.
Yeah, in your mic
Ah.
and Discord.
Yeah.
God!
It's
I
okay.
need to mute myself. So wait, it's only coming through my mic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
God damn it! I'm sorry for GDing. Pardon my French. Or
You-
pardon my language.
Have you heard
No
some of
offense
the
to
crap
French.
that comes out of our mouth? It's okay.
I apologize to the French. Don't worry, they were already sad.
I don't know why, but apparently my mic is picking up my headphones, and I'm thinking to myself.
Hey, that was happening with my mic a year ago.
All right, so 1 minute. Oh shit, Kia, you're here!
Yeah.
Finally!
I was waiting, and I was trying to set up the music, and oh god. Oh,
We care about you, Dalon. We care about you.
It's okay.
I know you care about me, but I gotta take care of myself, and that's just.
Everything is down the window.
All right, so welcome everybody for Kia joining us with us tonight.
Sorry about that. My power went out.
It's fine.
Kia
Okay.
is dying.
So
And all
let me
match
just
finder, please tell me.
Uh-oh.
change up the music real quick. So
That
No Benny Hill.
wasn't Benny Hill. That was carnival music.
Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's
And it's-
Fight of the Gladiators or something.
It's not the Benny Hill song. It's called Yakety Sax.
okay, Shimmy Sham,
Howdy.
have you jumped into the game?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay. Here's the situation that you were in. You have currently left the manor at first thing in the morning, and you decide to explore the village.
Good.
I am going to play the music real quick, and no one heard the other music.
Don't tell them.
Don't tell me.
Blabbity yakety bot.
It is early in the morning. Bright cold snow. That's not the music I need.
I was about to say, that's not my problem.
That's for the exterior. Here we go. Shimmy Sham. You gander upon this small village. You see a bunch of people walking forth. Um, some of them are traders, some from many different places between the borders from here and the neutral lands. You've never seen people dressed like this before. Some of them are wearing fur. Some of them are just wearing unique attire back from where you come from. This whole place seems different. Roll me an investigation check.
Ooh. Investigation?
Yes.
Teen.
Alright, that was a 14. You gander about and you notice that there were a few who seem to just notice you and they're just like, you stick out. Some of them don't even speak to you, some of them don't even acknowledge you, but you get the feeling that maybe you're not wanted here until there are a couple people who do manage to speak with you. You notice that a couple of the folk in green cloaks, with swords and bows, manage to like look upon you and such. And one of them approaches you. Excuse me.
Yeah. I'll just look up at him.
Are you lost?
Not really, I'm just looking around.
Hmm. And at that point, he looks at you sternly. Do you have any weaponry on you at the moment?
Nope. What I have would be a stick.
The Highlander looks down and pretty much says, "All right, but stay out of trouble." And then he walks off.
Just kind of look around. I was looking around. How is that trouble? Hmm.
You are then approached by an elf who seems to be wearing mage's robes. They seem to be very, very fancy. Excuse me.
I will look up at them and just kind of. Where they got their clothes, because they're pretty.
I'm-
Yes?
Oh, I do apologize if I startled you. You are a kobold, yes?
Yeah, I am. Can I help you?
What brings you to these lands?
Magic.
Oh, you have an interest in magic.
Let's call it that. Oh, son of a...
Out in the distance, you then begin to hear someone shouting out for you. Omek, you enter the scene.
Do I see her?
You are, like, had your senses. You managed to find her tiny little tracks since you saw her going inside the village. You ran for 30 minutes straight. Ran!
Go on the go.
Olmec is staring straight down at the tracks, walking forward, carefully examining the tracks, walking forward until he bumps into Kia, the Chimisham, and then looks up and goes, "Shibby, you're okay." He picks her up and starts patting her on the head.
Oh, God.
Is this?
Oh, Omek. It is good to see you. Good morning.
Olmec turns and says, "Hello."
I'm not a dog, you know. You can let me down.
Actually, to be
Sorry.
honest,
He just sets her down nicely and pats her on the head. A little too hard. She ends up sinking into the snow.
that is actually quite interesting. In fact, you look more canine compared to the more draconic folk, kobolds in these regions.
Really?
Yes, it's also what caught my interest. But enough of that. How are you, Omek?
I'm doing well now that we have found our lost friend.
Oh, she is an ally of yours.
Yes, she is.
Well, thanks to your research that you provided for us yesterday morning, we have managed to send someone to explore those regions. We won't manage to get much information until later, but we do appreciate your effort.
Omek nods gracefully. Please let me know what you find.
Ah, yes. And is your friend Merah, has she still considered to join us?
She's not feeling great right now. Bit under the weather.
Would your friend here, and then he points to Jyinxx, would she be interested in the magical arts?
Omek looks to her.
What a talking dog bark. That was great.
It's okay, that's your translation as a kobold. Not to be mean, I'm just saying it's kind of funny.
It is pretty much like yips and yaps from kobolds, so.
Yep, 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 yep.
To be fair, I'm more of a. I like music more than magic.
Oh, you're of the Arcanic Bard. Yes?
Yes.
Well, we do accept some bards into our establishments. I mean, even though their magics are studied upon illusions, enchantments, and charms, it's still a magical field that we accept.
Really?
Yes, we don't discriminate against magic as long as it's not part of the dark, destructive kind.
Not very dark. I'm more of a flashy kind of person.
We of the Mages Association are gathered information and knowledge to bring out the better of those within these mystical lands. To study upon ancient laws and knowledge of spells of arcana and wisdoms that bring forth the great divine.
I'm sorry to interrupt this recruitment, but I may be in need of your service.
What can I do for you?
Do you know that shrine outside of town by the lake? What do you know about it?
Oh, the lake. I've heard that the priestess has fallen, from what the Highlanders told me of last night. But there was no sign of her body. Actually, from what they told me, they said that... Did you happen to be there yesterday?
Yes.
Oh. Omek, did you happen to go to the shrine?
Yes, we were inside investigating.
Why would you ever go to such a dreadful place that it's been abandoned for months?
We were asked to by the out of character, what's his face?
Orville.
Orville.
Yeah, Orville. We were asked to by Orville.
Oh, and at that point he rubs his head. I see Orville is causing problems again. I don't
Yeah,
suppose his, you broke something in his shop, did you?
Yes, in fact, this is what came out of it, pointing to Shimisham.
What is this?
Roll me persuasion check, Omek.
Oof.
I'm not-
Shimmy, you can give him advantage or disadvantage. That is up to you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Don't be that.
Thank you.
Harsh.
Okay, fine.
Well,
I can roll one.
The kindly senior wizard then gazes upon Shimmy. I don't believe Orville ever got into that kind of business, nor did I believe he ever promotes that kind of stuff.
But it's true. She when I got knocked over and I dropped it, that she came out.
To stick my tongue out at him.
And now Orville wants me to pay him, counting on his fingers, 4,999 gold for breaking it.
Oh, Omek, you know that's a scam, right?
What?
Yes.
He looks up with these sad eyes. What?
Well, apparently it sounds like he gave you something that was so easily broke in order to make you do what he wanted.
Oh, oh. Olmec sits down, sad, slumped over. I didn't know. He tricked me.
Oh, come now. I'm pretty sure he has his ways. I mean, we are. He does refuse to join our association. He prefers the profit for himself when it comes to magical goods. But fear not, Olmec. We at the Meiji Association are your friends.
He looks up, dabbing his wet eye. You are?
Yes,
Oh,
you have helped us, and we will gladly help you.
Can you make Orville stop charging me for breaking something he intentionally made me break?
I don't know about that, but I do believe that we can assist you with this shrine situation. Tell me, perhaps if you would come back to our headquarters, we can discuss about this more and tell us what you found out.
Shimmy-chan, would you like to go with and see what the organization is all about?
Yes, please. And at that point, he's like promoting it.
Just kind
Please
of look at
come.
both of them.
You could roll me an insight check.
No trust.
This man is looking at you as though you're a research paper.
Oh, I'm more of an intrigue than an actual. Okay.
That too. Pretty much with that, he definitely wants you to come with him for multiple reasons. Not in ill intent, but more like, I found a discovery, something that might actually be worth something kind of look.
Uh-oh. That's worse. They might
Olmec's
exploit.
oblivious to all this. He just thinks she'd like to join the club.
I'll
What?
go. But if you poke me with anything, I do bite.
Oh no, I would never. And I will assure you that you are most welcome in our organization. We do have an initiate trial, as then he pulls out a parchment, which is pretty much a version of a pamphlet scroll. And you can just see the benefits and tasks that you can do so by joining the Mages Association.
Olmec points out the simplest of the amenities to see, look, they have one of those!
Alright, so we now go back to the party at the manor. Let's see, Sylvia. I would pretty much take it at that point. You're just waiting for Nora and the others to get downstairs.
Sylvia is also going to be thinking, gosh, I hope Nora didn't cure her yet.
Edgar, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, what am I looking for? Let's see, perception right here.
This is hearing.
Oh, wow.
21. You begin to hear discussion inside the dining room. Do you listen in?
Yes.
At that point, you hear the Baron talking with his nephew about trying to get Sylvia on their good side and trying to like convince him otherwise. Like, you also hear him lecturing about not wanting him to go out on ventures anymore, and that it's possibly his time to take over running this village instead of just gathering about.
So basically, he wants the nephew to stop being like Sylvia.
If you want more thorough details, I can give it to you with that 21. I'm just doing it to save time.
Okay.
The Baron replies, "It will be for the last time. You have to give up these hunting games, these expeditions. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, don't be like that, Uncle. You're more perfect in this job than I am. Besides, me, staying, casting judgment upon others. You're pretty much the only heir I have. I swore to your mother, may she rest in piece, that you would take over this village. Period. But I don't want to. And I especially don't want to be tagged along by someone that I barely even know with. She is a family friend's daughter, not to mention this village is pretty much a unison between elves and humans regardless. I need you to do this for me, Toby. I would like to retire. I'll think about it, but I'm still having second thoughts about Sylvia. Don't get me wrong. She seems nice, but I'm not really particular for elves. And at that point, the door opens and Trevor steps forth. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I didn't know we had company. It's like, Trevor, is that you? Oh, hello, Toby. Little tiny Trevor! Oh my god! I haven't seen you in ages! How you been? Good. Oh, Savik, look! It's Trevor! Yeah. Little tiny Trevor. Could barely even carry a wooden sword.
I'm gonna beat him up.
At
Wow.
that point, Trevor's like, I am sorry to interrupt. I have to go take care of a friend. Oh, nonsense! Trevor, come on. Perhaps you should help me, you know, walk around town, possibly get a drink, have some fun. Like good times. Trevor replies, you mean the time when you threw a rock at me? No, I didn't throw a rock. It was mud. It had a rock in it. It was by accident.
I'm gonna kill him.
And the time you put snails inside my food. Oh, come now, Trevor. You didn't complain after the first few seconds. At that point, the Baron says, all right, Toby. Enough of your games. We have much to talk about. Perhaps we should take it to my study. You're right, Uncle. But for now, I would like to get some food. Pardon me. And that's what you hear, as then you hear footsteps coming forth.
Get out of the way.
Trevor sighs, closes the door. Oh! Hello, Miss Edga. Hello, Miss Sylvia.
Hey, Trevor.
Is everything alright?
I believe it is.
You did not hear this, Sylvia.
Well, obviously.
Edga just pats Trevor's back gently.
Oh! Thank you. Anyway, I was going to bring Miss Merah her food. Are you alright, Miss Sylvia?
Yes, I'm fine. A little perplexed, actually. But something that can be worked out later.
Right. Anyway. Is Nora still seeing Miss, Yeah, at that point, you then begin to see Nora and Mira making their way downstairs.
Oh! Oh, I'm so happy to see you!
Good morning.
Making the way downtown.
Hang on. You need to be careful, Mira. I can't guarantee that the poison isn't fully out of your system, but you should rest, at least for this morning. Do try to take it easy.
All right. Do you think I should go back to my room, Doctor?
I wouldn't cause trouble. If you want to stay up in your room for the morning, you're welcome to. I had asked Trevor, as I look down the stairwell and see Trevor coming with what I assume is a plate of food.
I'm sorry, it's a little bit cold, but I did manage to whip you up a nice breakfast.
You
We were
Oh, go ahead.
we were hoping to bring you some breakfast in bed, but thankfully it wasn't anything too serious. But you should still rest this morning, just in case.
And you actually cooked this.
Oh, no, it was, Nim, the servant of the house. I did assist with serving.
I'm gonna look at Nora. Should I actually trust this?
What?
I don't want to eat something and get poisoned again, do I?
Okay, come along. Let's go upstairs, and I'll check it for poison too, if you're that concerned.
Yes, please.
And at that point, Trevor drops the plate.
Excuse me?
Trevor, what's wrong?
Poi- Poisoned. Poisoned.
What?
Do you
That's-
really think lowly of me, Miss Merah?
I never said you. You said that Nim made it. Right?
These people are good people, and they would never do such a thing. But you, Miss Merah, have been stepping out of line. Apparently, ever since that incident at the tavern, and you've changed, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know what the nine hells is wrong with you.
Trevor?
I am
Trevor.
going upstairs, and she's gonna go back to her room.
At that point, Trevor snaps out of his anger. It's like, oh no, what did I say? I'm so sorry. And at that point, he reaches down to pick up the plate of food.
And I'll kneel down with Trevor. No. You're right. And I put a hand on him. You are right. But we have a plan already in place to deal with her. Just try to remain calm. She was poisoned. We don't know by what, but it was something that she ate or drank. Something. But she was poisoned. She really wasn't feeling it good. But you are right. There is something wrong with her, and we're going to figure it out, okay? We'll get Merah back to normal soon.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, thank God.
Natural 20.
That's a 20. And at that point, Trevor just looks down and he feels kind of bad. I never really got that angry before at someone.
It's fine. People get angry all the time, and a lot of time, at least in your case, it's justified.
And at that point, you then hear the door open from the other side as the Baron, Toby, and Zavik enter the hallway. And Toby's like, Uncle, are you sure that we can't at least have some fun? I mean, we just got back, and the moment he turns and looks over in your direction.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Nora, do you look at Toby?
I called it.
Yes.
I called it.
Roll me a charisma check.
Oh, I called
Uh-oh.
it. I called it.
What?
Oh, God.
Yes!
He's into short people.
I knew it! As you begin to see Toby's eyes just light up and a little shine appears on the moment that he looks upon you. 1 second. Give me a moment.
I'm not even gonna
I'm
lie.
sorry,
I was
what?
messaging Star,
What?
and I
The
was like, I
dwarves.
bet you fucking money.
I was wrong. I thought he was gay.
I knew he was gonna.
boy!
Out of all the things, what was the one thing that pissed off Sylvia the most? Is now the thing.
He's into girls shorter than him.
Oh my God.
Sylvia's
this is
too
the
tall
best
for him.
thing in
And-
the world. Oh my God.
At that point, you didn't see Toby just like walk towards you guys, moving Sylvia and Edgar out of the way, and out of the light behind the window shines on Nora, and Toby is just like, well, now. Oh, hello, Toby. I'm sorry, I was cleaning up the. Oh! And at that point, he pushes Trevor out of the way. Excuse me, Miss. And as he takes your hand, kneels down on the stairs, up to your height, and kisses it.
Dora?
Nora.
Who are you?
I'm Tobias Vermont, future lord of these lands, and you are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in my entire life. And at that point, you then see everyone can hear a bottle just break as Amelia just is looking up at you guys.
I'm going to turn around and point and laugh.
Nora now has someone else on him.
And at that point, you then see the bear just storms up. It's like, Toby, what the hell is wrong with you? And at that,
I'm going to point and laugh at Amelia.
it's like, Father, who is this most charming, most elegant, most wonderful woman that you have brought in our home? That is a nobody! Now come on, in the office! Father, just stop! Uncle, stop, please!
I guess just watching just a blank stares.
Zavik's like, oh shit, it's a dwarf.
But my heart is with Moradin.
Savik, what do you mean?
At that point, you then see Amelia just like jab Zavik in the stomach as he starts to laugh. Shut up.
Oh no, I want to hear this.
Oh, come on. You know he has a thing for short women. Shut up.
I told you because the height.
The laughing is in character.
I mean, she does look kind of nice. I swear to God, Zavik. And then she starts to whisper something as Zavik's like, okay. Whatever. I'm gonna go check up on the horses.
To be fair, you are right, Amelia. He's not into me, but it seems he's also not into you either.
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh, no. I guess just going quietly walk.
19.
You rolled it, pop up.
Give it a moment.
There it is.
The
Okay.
taunt itself has now bring upon a fiery gaze in Amelia's eyes as her head just quickly snaps and stares at you, Sylvia. She's like, not in your wildest dreams. And then she then looks at Nora. Nora, what is going on with you right now?
I'm confused. It's still outstretched. I'm just frozen in place, confused beyond belief.
Trevor just looks up at you. He's like, don't take Toby quite seriously. He's a bit of a philanthropist. And a bit of a bully.
Philanthropist.
What did I say? And at that point, he looks down at Sylvia.
You said something entirely different, sweetie.
Oh, right. And wait, did you call me sweetie? And Amelia just storms up the stairs and looks at you. Oh, Nora, please ignore Toby. He doesn't know what he's thinking.
Sylvia.
Isn't. I've already promised my life service to Moradin.
Good! And can we please keep it that way?
Yes. There is. Ah!
I think that you all needed to be escorted to town to take care of some stuff, right? Right? And at that point, she looks at Trevor. Yes. Yeah, Miss Sylvia, do you want me to go get Miss Merah? Or so Edgar? I don't know what to do here.
I guess left.
Sylvia's just laughing.
I have some chores to do here, but I could go down into the town later if you needed something, ma'am.
Actually, Miss Nora, I just remembered the mirror.
Yes, the mirror. We
Yes,
have to fix the mirror. And
Exactly. Let's go get the mirror, the pieces of the mirror. And at that point, you guys just like walk around Amelia, and she's just like staring at you two. Oh, we'll be back, Miss Sylvia.
Oh, please take your time. I want to enjoy this.
Oh my
later,
God.
it'll just take us a long time.
At the point you guys go outside, Trevor's like closing the door. It's like, that was absolutely weird.
Yeah, really weird. I hope that doesn't happen again.
I
Ugh.
don't even want to think about it. And at that point, Trevor just walks out around the house with you. I need you to roll me an investigation check with advantage due to Trevor assisting you. Amelia is going to go up the stairs, and you
See you
then
again soon.
you notice that there is a broken bottle of wine, and Nim just walks out and starts to clean it up.
I'm going to assist Nim with that one.
Oh no, ma'am, please, I have this.
No, I'm in too good of a mood to see someone do it by themselves.
He then looks at you and such. By the way, Miss Sylvia,
Yes.
how's your friend upstairs?
It seems she's made a full recovery.
Ah, that sounds good.
Can I insight?
Go ahead.
Because was he informed first? Well, yes, he was. And only 7.
Seems odd, but he was just curious. He's more focused on cleaning the bottle on the ground. And then he says, such a waste.
Truly.
I shall have make more. I shall start cleaning up the table. Thank you for the assistance. And at that point, he goes back into the room. Edga, what are you doing?
I guess try and look for some leather and also Nim to see if she can find leather.
You then go. You then see Nim walking and such. Roll me an investigation check. What are you looking for, ma'am?
I need some spare leather.
Oh, if you like, I do have some at my house. We don't usually keep it in here. If you like, I can take you there.
Okay.
We'll take the back door. It's a lot more easier.
Like it just follows.
As you guys then go through the kitchen and
Could I
then
take a quick glance around the kitchen?
roll me a perception check.
Oopsies. I accidentally clicked it twice.
The 5 will be the one that counts,
Right.
unless you want to use inspiration for it to be the 21.
Don't have any.
Unfortunately, no one else is there to help you. You look around the kitchen. It is a very large, huge kitchen with a stone floor, a luxurious wooden carved table, pretty much by an artisan carpenter, a very unique grill of sorts with a rack of fine bottles of wine, ale, and all of different assortments, all kinds of spices, a kitchen enough to be set forth for a master chef. And it is spotless.
Wait. Edga takes note of it being suspiciously spotless in her mind.
Is there something wrong?
Edga shakes her head, just looking at the niceness.
I do try to keep the kitchen in fine order. I do have a lot of time on my hands. And at the point, he then escorts you outside. Merah, what are you doing upstairs?
I'm just in my room. There's not really anything to do. She's laying on the bed, kind of relaxing. It's kind of nice that everyone's leaving her alone. She's a little pissed off because Trevor just dropped that food and threw such a bitch fit. But yeah, that's really all she's doing.
Alright. Are you planning on going out? Or is someone going to go get Merah?
I was told to stay in my room, so she's just gonna be like, well, I don't want to risk getting sick again, so, like, I'm just gonna lay here, and obviously I can't even trust that Trevor guy, so, because he threw such a fit.
Sylvia's gonna go up and check in on her.
Let's get past Amelia first.
I need to double check something. We will take a quick break. I will be right back.
It is.
All right.
So I just gotta say that I did literally text Nora saying it'd be so funny if this guy has the hots for you, because it'd be the one thing that would piss the fuck off Sylvia.
Oh no, I'm not pissed off. I am
Oh
enjoying
my god,
this.
it was so great though, cause like I was like, I bet you money. I bet you money.
How much money did you bet though?
I wish
I
we
thought he
would have
was-
actually bet money, because I would have actually won for the first time in my life.
I thought he was gay. I'm sorry.
No, I just thought that'd be. I can't. Oh, it's so perfect. It's good, and you could totally use that to your advantage.
And
You
then
could
it just Edga.
Have
You
you
could
seen
be-
my persuasion rolls?
You
What,
probably
could be
get
the
advantage though, because he digs you.
Not all the time.
Some of the time.
Some of the time.
He digs you right now. Isn't that what's
No, you gotta be
important?
careful at nighttime then, Nora, while sleeping here with him around.
Oh my.
I'll sleep in the barn.
I don't
You
know if
still
I would
might
do
go there.
that.
That just leaves an opening.
And also, it's away from everything, so it's more quieter there.
Silent night.
It's not that time of year yet.
Unholy night.
Oh, stop it, you.
Unless you celebrate Christmas in July, then it's like 5 days to Christmas.
Oh my god, we had to go through the Christmas in July thing.
And technically, that would be 4 days.
I hate
Well, technically, it's like 3 days and like an hour and 4 minutes. So shut it.
Shh, he's here.
All right, I am back. So,
Nora died.
let's see. Elmec and Shimmy, you guys are at the Mages Association. We will go to your scene first, but what are the rest of you doing after the manor and such?
I'm getting stuff.
Except for Edga. She is with Nim. So, Merah, Sylvia, and Nora, are you guys staying at the manor, or are you proceeding to town to find the rest?
Wasn't-
I'm going.
Nora is staying at the manor.
Nora's trying to find mirror shards. I think
I'm staying in my room until someone tells me to do otherwise, because that is what the doctor lady in her mind said to do, and she doesn't want to die again the way that she died last time.
You could always investigate things.
That's true. But I thought
So-
Sylvia was coming into the room anyways, so.
So Mira's staying in the room. Nora went to go search for the glass. Edga, you are with Nim looking for the leathers.
Yes.
Sylvia, what are you doing?
I'm torn between going to Nora's room, Mira's room, or to go and check out the kitchen. Because I kind of want to explore it.
You should come get me and then we could both do that.
I am distracted. I am sort
That
of
is true.
distracting him right now, so you can probably get away with that.
Yeah, I'll go grab Mira and we'll go check out the kitchen together.
Okay. First, let's go to Olmec and Shimmy Sham, returning back to their scene. And I need to switch that over here. Nope. Olmec and Shimmy Sham, as you then enter this medium-sized building, taking up the second stairs, passing all these different wizards and apprentices, like doing their daily studies, scribing scrolls, working on the alchemy stations, tending and cleaning and such, initiate duties and so forth. Simple chores at best. He then enters to a large room to the left with a wonderful view on the side window and filled with all kinds of books. This is our personal archive of tomes and scrolls that we have gathered within this region. we also keep track of many logs in this place. Tell me, what information do you seek?
Is he talking to me or Olmec?
He's talking to Olmec, but he can also address to you if you wish
Okay,
to
I was
answer.
just asking.
Restate the question, please.
Oh, I thought you needed some information about the shrine.
Yes, yes, yes. That.
What information did you need?
Really, what do you know?
Under personal beliefs? Well, I know that the shrine has been here since the beginning of the village. It was founded for worship of an angel. Once the angel disappeared, the shrine maiden took upon the duty, at least the first shrine maiden, and every few other. It's been quite some time. I've only been in this village for about 30 years, but the shrine has always been a unique religious site. It's
What do you
mostly for
mean by unique?
it's mostly for travelers and people who reside within the village. Those who prey upon healthy births for women, women's virtues, and so forth, marriages. But I did notice something odd. When I asked upon questions about it, the shrine maids have always kept it secret. We've tried to get more information about the angel and such, but they said that it was a sacred oath to keep. That's what got my curious. I even asked for the name of the angel, but the current shrine maiden, the one that recently passed away, is... At that point, he then stops to think for a moment. One moment. Just one moment. And at that point, you begin to see him, like, ruffling through a couple books. This... He then presents to you a journal of some sorts. It is very ancient. The leather itself, the spine and the binding are a little loose. It's kept by a thread, but he did manage to keep it preserved with some magic, based on a tiny little seal wrapped around it and such. This was actually from one of the youngest head priestess when I first joined. It was a journal.
May I borrow this to inspect it?
Yes, we'd be happy to lend it to you.
Thank you.
Are you here to take care of the situation at hand?
We're supposed to take care of the shrine. This might involve it.
The Highlanders usually tell us to stay away from it due to the incidents that happen. Mostly it's also been attracting the troll. But that doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Trolls are usually somewhat intelligent, but they aren't really driven unless by natural desires. Simply out of hunger or anger. They are giants after all, but on a more dumber scale.
So the trolls are being drawn to the shrine.
Oh, that's pretty much what the Highlanders said, but I think that's just a cover-up. Just
They
so...
do seem rather full of themselves, though.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The Highlanders may have their own methods and unique situations when it comes to initiates, but they are pretty much our only line of defense. Now, if they happen to be gone, I believe our mages would be happy to take over, and we can send forth from our home capital in order to take over this place. But the Baron has made it to a point where our influence is not quite that strong yet. Do have good connection with the traders, though.
I mean, that's good. Trading is important.
Oh, there are many who wish to seek forth knowledge and magical inquiries. And we always look for new people to join us.
I'm not. I think I'm more of, like, for the people person. I've never been part of a guild or anything.
I understand perfectly.
Communist.
Ace.
Anyway,
Out of character, I just cast a slap. Shush over there.
Omic, what do you do with the journal?
Omek will immediately start reading it.
Roll me an investigation check. How long do you read this journal? Or do you want him to leave you be, or do you need his assistance? Like, finding more details?
Omek's somewhat ADD, so he'll probably just dive right into the book.
Okay. Shimmy Xiao, what would you like to do? Do you have any questions you want to ask him?
I was actually gonna look up at the elf. What's your name, anyways?
Oh. Oh! I'm sorry, Omek. Did I ever give you my name?
No?
Uh-oh.
Danger, danger!
Stranger danger.
Oh, I am Solomon Highwind.
He was during.
Thank you.
Thank you. I had the wrong name typed up.
Oh wait, what did I get?
I had originally Habadarus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Habadarus is the head mage. He is currently down here.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, I
never
never gave this guy's name.
mind. Okay. My bad.
It's Solomon Highwind. I am actually part of a very large family of high elves. Magic runs through our veins. Even though I am technically the fifth son, I have always managed to gain myself the upper hand when it comes to the guild. Yet I was stationed here hoping to find more people to bring forth to the capital and train them at the academy.
For the Highlander people, they pretty much took over whatever was going on at the shrine.
Yes, they believed themselves to be the ones able to handle the situation.
Apparently not.
We are not much ones for combatants. We are mostly those to handle magical issues, curses, afflictions upon that the arcane can fix.
Seems to be magical, though. What was going on there? You'd think they'd ask you guys for some help.
They're too stubborn to ask for that. And at that point, he just starts sorting through books. Omek, you're technically reading a very illiterate book of a young woman describing her situations in young life, wishing things would be better, how she was falling in love, and you managed to get to a point where that she was chosen to become the next shrine maiden of the lake, and it doesn't really go into much detail after that. Like, even this is after just the first couple of minutes.
Omek will look up to Solomon, if he's still around, and ask him what became of the girl who wrote this book.
Well, she was technically the shrine priestess. And then a few years later, she then passed it down to another woman. It's strange, though.
Don't they usually serve that role for life?
Well, they do, but all the head shrine maidens, like, they all had a short life expectancy. Some of them either fell to illness, a few of them grew of old age.
And I thought kobolds died fast.
Oh, no. I mean, the one who wrote the journal, she was had shrine maiden until she was like in her 40s, but then she died of a lung condition. I think bronchitis. No, pneumonia. Something like that. I'm not really a medicine type person. I study more of arcanic ruins. But there was something definitely wrong with the current head priestess.
How do you say?
Felina was a little bit more like the rest of them. The moment they became head shrine maiden, they all started to act the same. They all had this unique gesture about themselves, like they were superior, or the fact that the faith of this angel that came upon them was with them, as though they could see the angel.
Wait, really?
Yes, it was quite odd, but we found no tracks of it, or we couldn't find tracks. I even sent one of the initiates to search around the shrine, and they couldn't find anything. It was just a normal lake.
Question, Mr. DM. Would
Yes.
I remember, like, someone pointing out the rocks that were around the lake before?
You were inside, I think.
I think.
Yeah, I thought you guys were talking about it.
Oh. I would say pretty much that information was shared, so yes.
Did you guys check out the lake? Like, with the shrine? Because apparently the rest of the group that I'm with, they found rocks that were weird.
Rocks? What rocks?
They were just by the lake. I don't know. I just overheard them.
Rocks by the lake? What was odd about them?
They were out of character. They were celestial, right? Like they were
They were not from this plane.
okay. And just look up at them. They were saying they weren't from this plane. I guess I came into the conversation late. I was inside making sure that the lady was okay, and she wasn't.
Pardon me, but you're telling me that there is substance from the other planes not far from here?
Uh-oh.
I swear that initiate must be blind if he couldn't find such a thing.
He was forced away by those mean Highlander people.
So I'm told.
We got forced away, so.
So I'm told, but still, the fact that... Do you know where exactly these rocks are?
No, not really. My other friends do. The little dwarf lady. I think Mira, or not Mira.
Tell you what, if you happen to bring me a sample of this rocks, I might give you a reward, and possibly benefits if you still wish to join us.
That's if we're allowed back there, because the people told us to not interfere over there.
Well, I'm sure Omek and you and your friends are more cunning to possibly sneak there. You are still trying to fix the situation.
True. Well, other than getting the rock and dealing with the Highlander people, think we'll be able to take that? I kind of gesture to the journal.
I can lend you the journal if it will proceed to help you. But if you still happen to find those rocks, I will be happy to pay you, in that case, for as many samples as you can get me.
As soon as he brings up payment, my ears perk up and my eyes kind of go wide like puppy eyes, like, money.
Shinies.
To have such a substance within so close is a valuable resource. I'm surprised no one has managed to find this. Think of the
I'll see what I
enchantments I
can
can
do.
do with that. Oh, the ink and all this. At that point, he starts to pace back and forth, thinking of the possibilities.
He's rambling now.
He's salivating.
Wait, Olmec has a question.
Yes, Omek. What can I do you for?
This personality change, would you attribute it to just arrogance, or were there certain mannerisms, certain tics that you noticed between all the priestesses?
I've only known two. I've only known two of them, but there have been quite a few. He thinks to himself a bit. I believe that they did have one thing in common.
Yes.
They were managed to say the same song in the same verse. They all, whenever they sang, it was like hearing the same person. They were singing, and I can remember it. Whenever Felina became the next priestess, I couldn't believe it. I thought she just practiced, but I thought I heard the voice of the same woman.
Interesting. Have you ever thought about them not being inhabited by another being?
What do you mean?
When they become a priestess, they become a vessel for something from the other plane?
I don't quite understand.
You don't think they're possessed, if you will, by another entity?
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm not really trying to persuade him anything, but okay. Persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Damn.
16. At that point, he then thinks to himself, why? I don't think they would be possessed, though. It is odd. What makes you say that?
Will you say that they started acting different
I mean,
when they became?
Yes, but usually when a person... At that point, he starts to think to himself, they did have the same attributes in some way. At least mentally, but... I figured they've been following that same path. Like, they had to act like that. I figured that's what every shrine maiden is like. It's still... But what would possess them, though? That's the question. Wait, do you think it has to do with the rock?
Well,
I believe so. It must.
They have taken the ceremony where they bathe themselves in the lake for a long period of time to receive the blessing. But I'm not quite familiar about the methods behind it, though. I always believed it was a ceremonial thing. There's no magic in that lake.
Are you sure? Because I could have sworn one of my companions noticed that the current priestess was in the process of being possessed.
Of what? That's the question. Of what? What causes possession?
You're the head of the Mage Guild.
Scream.
I'm not really the head. I'm an assistant. But
Who would be a good person? We must investigate this together to get to the bottom of this. Lives are at stake.
Well, if you can give me a sample of the rocks, I will most definitely find out if that is what's causing this situation. I mean, after Felina's disappearance, she was acting odd beforehand.
Hmm.
She was having a bit of a problem with certain fellow from the Highlanders. And then whenever she chose her new person to take over, she up and disappeared. But after I heard of her death, it's just I believe that she may have been killed. And the Highlanders are trying to cover it up.
Yeah, like my memory's fuzzy on that because I don't remember part of what happened that day.
I would need proof upon this. But if you speak of these magical rocks, please do bring them to me. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah,
Uh,
get some high rocks.
not from me. The others might have questions later.
Well, be sure to bring them by, and let Miss Mira know that she is most likely welcome.
Well,
As you
most
do
likely.
well, we've heard rumors about other things
Such as
that she may not
insight.
be a citizen of the surface. Roll me an insight.
14.
I try not to say it, but we know that she may be a descendant of the Underdark.
Oh.
She did seem nice, and she did seem very interested in such. We won't turn it down for that reason.
Hmm.
But if you can bring your friends here, I'll be most likely to assist you on that and gathering more information. I will do some research upon myself to see if I can come up with something. But in the meantime, I do have to catch up on a couple of things, if you don't mind.
Oh, carry on. I have more reading to do. He puts his nose back into the journal.
We should probably let him get back to it and read that with everyone else.
Oh, you can use the private study in the other room if you wish. Downstairs. The headmaster is currently using it right now, but I'm sure he'll be done with it.
You
I'll
should
make-
probably show everybody else the journal, though.
Oh, one more thing. Please don't tell anyone else about those magic rocks. We don't want people to get the wrong ideas about them.
Very well. Omek
There.
walks out of the room without looking up from the book.
Bonks his head.
Just
Was
kind of give a little wave and follow.
Alright, and I hope you guys are keeping track of notes.
I'm done.
As you guys begin to leave the building and such, making your way downstairs.
Downtown, walking fast.
Okay, so, I'm gonna go, back to the first rolls that we did. Nora, with a 9 for your investigation, as Trevor leads you outside, a little bit further off to the side of the manor. He looks about as you also begin to do your search. It should be right. Where'd it go?
Did you toss it deep into the snow?
I tossed it here with Nim. But I don't even see a shard of broken glass.
Strange.
Nora,
Yes.
you do manage to find something. Roll me a perception. You can roll me a perception check or survival check.
Do. Do. Ah, 6. Damn it.
With that
Okay,
6,
scary music.
you notice a small tree, a sapling tree, is bent over backwards. And then you see a giant hole of some sort next to it, about 30 feet away from you, in the opening.
When you say a giant hole, is it like a depression in the snow, or is it like a hole such as a well that doesn't have a wall around it?
Or a
It's-
den.
It seems to be a large impression of some sorts. It's like 2 ovals, and then another 2 ovals, a few feet back, about 5 feet apart.
Hmm.
And it seems to seep into the snow quite enough.
Hey, Trevor, take a look at this. And
Trevor,
I'll point to the giant impressions.
what is that?
I don't know. It looks like someone dropped a boulder here, and then
No.
another boulder, and then another boulder.
No, it looks like a giant butt print.
Really?
Yes, look, see? And then he
Hmm.
points over to the other holes. Those are heel marks. But the only thing that could make this is a... At that point, you then begin to see his face go pale.
What? What's wrong?
Miss North, perhaps we should go back inside the house.
We have to find at least one mirror shard, at least, before we can come back in.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And why is that?
He then points to the hole, because Nora, that is a butthole of a
What?
troll.
Oh. Oh.
Time.
Oh. I don't have my hammer on me.
Toad.
Let's go. Come on. And just start heading quickly. Do a brisk walk back to the house.
Yes, please, let's go back to that house. Just pretend we didn't see this. Let the troll take the glass. We don't need the glass. At that point, you just see him like running.
Wait a minute. We do need the glass, but yes,
we
I know.
don't need the glass. And at that point, you just see him running back to the manor. Meanwhile, Edga, we then go back to our dear sweet Kenku girl. As you are then brought forth to the Baron's stables.
So many naysayers here.
He leads you outside as you look upon a nice kept stable with some snow on top. Oh, ignore the roof. And then you see a quite large wooden furbished home with 2 rooms. Then the front seems to be a couple of shrubberies, and you can then hear the horses in the stables. Oh, let me change up the music a bit. We'll play some forest music. Get in the mood. One moment, let me get my key.
Okay.
As then you begin to see a giant draft horse stick its head out.
Giant giraffe horse?
Draft. I apologize, my mouth is a little dry. And you see another riding horse, or 2 riding horses. Laying in the other side. It seems to be preoccupied. So this one big horse is looking down at you. As Nim pulls out his key. Ah, here we are.
I guess looking up at the horseback, just staring.
Please come inside. It is cold. Oh, door's over here.
You had
He was looking for something.
something suspicious.
You notice that the room is a little bit vacant. There is a small table filled with a few bottles and herbs. Over on the table, right here, is a bunch of saddles and bits of leather. You then see a large woven linen horn filled with squashes, a small fireplace, and a bookshelf, or a cabinet of sorts for all kinds of things. Let's
you play?
see. Leathers. What size leather did you need?
Just small strips. Not much. Don't want to take too much.
He takes out a skinning knife and then makes a small slit, at least a foot size. Would this be enough?
I goes to take it.
May I ask what you're using that for?
Nor I want to use it for a project.
Oh. Well, if you do happen to need more, I use this leather to make the saddles and other repairs in the manor. I am trying to learn a few more things.
Such as?
I did have an interest in possibly becoming a glass blower, but the Baron believes that it's just best to leave it to others. He says that I'm best cooking.
You do make some good food.
Thank you. Do you know when you and your friends will be leaving?
When we get stuff done around here, you should be leaving after that. Probably a few days. Don't know.
He then goes over to the cupboard over here. Do you want to stay for some tea? No, I'm sorry. I figured you wanted tea back at the manor. We do have a better selection there.
I don't mind. I guess. Over. What you have?
He opens the cupboard, but he slightly opens it and looks forth. Oh dear, I don't think I have any of my good stuff. All I have is dry jasmine.
Hmm.
It's not that great. We can definitely go get something from the manor. And at that point, he quickly makes his way to the door. Sir Toby's horse. He then goes forth and pets on the mane. He does keep it in good condition.
I can nod. But use that one for riding horses.
I believe I can always trust them. And animals. Ever since I lost my home.
What happened?
I really don't want to talk about it, as he looks down. Anyway, I need to get back to my chores.
Okay. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. I'm sorry, your name was Edgar, correct?
I got nods.
It was a pleasure to help you, Miss Edgar.
Like smiles and goes to follow him.
Alright, you follow him back to the manor?
Yes.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the manor.
We got fancy people.
Sylvia,
Yes.
you go back upstairs to see what Merah is up to.
Merah,
Yes. Come in. I'm extremely bored. Have you come to entertain me?
Somewhat.
Hmm?
I was curious about when you started to feel these symptoms of yours.
When we came upstairs and she starts like drawing a circle in the sheet in front of her. You know.
How?
Hmm?
You mentioned you knew of these things before. How long do they usually take?
Let's just say the last time I had this kind of situation, it didn't end well. But it did this time, so.
With that, I'm going to sit down next to her. Merah, I'm really not sure where that might have happened. But I'll hate to admit it, but the lady is right. Anyone could tell what you are by looking at you if they have any common sense, I suppose. But launching accusations right now is not going to help us.
Nope. I just really wish we could figure it out.
I'm actually feeling a little bit hungry again. Shall we go check the kitchen?
Yes, I didn't get breakfast because that servant of yours dropped it all over. It wasn't.
I'll make you a sandwich or something.
All right.
And I'm going to take you by the hand and we're going to go downstairs.
Okay.
As you guys begin to leave the room, Sylvia and Merah, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
1 minute.
21.
You begin to hear Toby and Amelia speaking with each other across from the other side of the wing. They seem to be close to the steps.
Ooh. I'm going to hold her back real quick and shh. This is going to be juicy.
Roll me a stealth check.
Stealth. 24.
Merah.
I'm scared. A 9. Sorry.
This will be brief. At the moment, Amelia says, Toby, what exactly are you doing? Oh, Amelia! Hey! I was just looking around. Did you happen to see that dark-skinned dwarf from anywhere? Toby, please don't tell me you're serious. Why not? I am most definitely serious. Toby, come on, don't... At that point, they stop and look over to you. Oh! Hello!
Hi.
And at that point, Amelia just scowls, looking at you and such. Hello there.
You don't even remember my name, do you?
Oh, yeah, I totally do. It's,
Oh, he's so pathetic.
Silky, right?
Sylvie. I was say
I'm
Milvia.
going to cross my arms and just tap my foot on the ground. Mm-hmm.
Did he call her Sylvie?
Sylvie?
Sylvie! Yeah, that's what it was,
So-
Sylvie.
No, it is not.
I am gonna start calling you that. Oh,
Lady Sylvie.
I swear to God, I'm going to pinch your cheeks and not the ones on your face.
At that, Merah, roll
Oh.
me a charisma check with disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage, charisma. Damn.
A 6.
At that point, Toby's like, whoa!
Ugh. And hello to you too.
Oh. My God, you're hideous.
Whoa!
Oh.
I mean,
Wait, he hasn't reacted to Edga yet.
Ooh.
it's like,
Excuse me!
excuse me, I don't have horns growing on my head. Is that a tail? And at that point, he points at Mira's tail.
She's just
Oh,
so.
no.
I don't even know what I'd say.
I kind of want to just, like, take off my glove and slap him across the face.
You may do so if you wish.
Yes.
Amelia's like trying to hold back a laugh. Like, Toby, please, that's very rude to say.
Slap across the face with a glove.
Roll me a strength check.
It's like the
That's a
lay
save.
down the gauntlet.
Check.
That's
Oh,
a save.
well, fuck. It's a... Damn.
Same modifier.
No.
No,
It's
it's
a
minus
job.
1.
That's 5.
It's
That's
more
what
like
I-
I'm
Wait.
laying down, like...
Are you proficient with
Yeah.
strength? With
No.
this saving throw? How do you have a 1 in your saving throw, but a -1 in your... I need to
I
check.
have proficiency, yes.
Oh, right, Ranger. Of course. Of course. Anyway. With that 5, you try to slap him, and he's like, moves out of the way. Whoa. Now, hold on there. There's no need to be...
Not slap. I'm using the glove, like, in a honor sense, you know?
I challenged you to a duel.
Yes.
Are you serious? I don't
Yes.
fight women.
You're just scared
How
to kick your ass.
sexist.
That's fine.
Look, I am definitely not fighting you. If I do that, I would be in big trouble. Amelia
Yes,
says,
you would.
Toby, please leave Lady Sylvia alone. She definitely doesn't deserve the attention like that.
Oh my god.
She has more better things to do, right?
I kind of want to slap her now. But I won't. I won't!
Sylvia,
I'm gonna
in
buy.
this
Oh, go ahead.
session, Sylvia's going to slap everyone.
It's just a gif of me slapping the children and then everyone that comes after.
I don't
Toby.
think we. Oh,
Oh no, go ahead, Mira.
I don't think we should waste our time with pretty boys. Let's go get something to eat.
At least
I
one
do
of us
prefer
is
my pretty lady. I'm sorry,
As-
what?
As he just mutters to himself, at least one of us is pretty.
Uh-oh.
Bitch, I have more fanboys than you can
Mhm.
even imagine.
Is that in character or out of character?
No.
No,
That's out of
make her in
character.
character.
Well, it's not in character because she doesn't have any right now. So.
I mean, you've had worshippers in the past. It wouldn't
Oh,
be out
that's
of
true.
character.
Then, nah, I don't want to. She's hungry. She wants a sandwich. You promised her a sandwich.
As you then begin to make your way downstairs, Amelia just looks at Toby. He's like, "What? Oh, frick, I was supposed to be a good impression with the woman. God,
Yeah, you just
ignore
like.
her. Let's just talk. You're right. I need to go find that dwarf woman.
Speaking
Yeah,
of the devil.
Excuse me, Sylvia. Silky. Silky.
Sylvia, you had it right the first time.
Oh, good, I did.
Silky, so much
Uh,
better.
Do you happen to know where your dwarf lady friend happened to be? And at that point,
Yeah.
you then see Trevor slam the door open, and Nora's like right behind him. There's a troll out in the forest.
Calm down, Trevor.
We're already well aware of that issue.
What? A troll? Tiny
Yes.
Trevor, what are you talking about? At that point, Trevor's like jokes. Don't call me tiny. And I'm being serious. We found troll tracks right behind the manor.
To
Did
be
Trevor
fair,
just grow
it
a
may have
pair?
been- No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to nudge Toby. To be fair, he's perfectly proportioned in all the right places.
Oh.
Oh.
At that point, Toby just looks at you. And such, like, he's a little bit confused. Wait. Trevor, are you telling me you slept with this woman? Trevor's like, I did no such thing. Even though I would like to. Oh my god. And here, my uncle. If you're my competition in this case, I have no problem whatsoever.
Oh no.
At that point, Trevor's like, what?
Actually, I am your competition, and I will win. But first, I want a sandwich. So she's gonna go towards the kitchen.
Gotta go feed the queen.
Trevor's like, What?
You
Toby's
can
like,
shoot 2 people for the price of 1.
I got to just drop the bomb and fly away.
at that point, Toby's like, man, that was weird. And then he looks at Nora. Oh, hey! How you doing?
Oh no. Awkward dwarf.
I am in the process of getting my hammer.
Well, do you mind if I join you? I know how to work a hammer myself.
He's gonna be the nail.
Have you
I mean,
ever
it's just-
have you ever made a sword before?
Oh
No, but if you teach me, I bet I would. And at that point, Amelia's like dragging him out of the room. Ah! Ah!
By the
Amelia!
ear.
Ah! Stop grabbing my... Ah! Stop it! Ah! And then he opens the door. What later? Trevor's like, I really hate that guy.
Still frozen in place. Ugh.
It's
Ugh.
I am so sorry Toby is treating you as such. He is such a buffoon, a big bully, in fact. And the things he said about Sylvia and Miss Merah.
I can believe it. Ugh. Makes me feel dirty just talking to him.
To think he's going to become the new heir to these lands.
He doesn't exactly have the air, and I use air quote, air of nobility.
Oh, did you just make a joke?
I think I did. Is that how jokes work?
I think so. I really think so. I'm not quite sure. Wait, the bud. I'm supposed to know that. And at that point, he starts to laugh.
Well, I guess we're learning from each other a little bit.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
Right. Right. I needed to get the hammer just in case that we have issues outside.
I will try to find boards and nails to blockade the door.
We don't need to damage the door just yet. Just maybe tonight. We'll find out later.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do if the troll is still roaming around? I mean, I know. I can go get help.
When
I
it's
can
to
tell-
knock it down the
Trevor,
door.
Trevor, just calm down for a sec. That's part of the to-do list that the wizard from the magic shop had us do. That's one of the to-do list things. And honestly, if we manage to get this shrine problem fixed, that'll probably be on the next of the list.
Oh. Okay. Well, if I need to do anything, I guess I'll just wait in the kitchen. And at that point, Trevor makes his way to the kitchen, and apparently he's also out as he stretches his leg.
He became long, Trevor.
All right. Olmec and Shimmy, you guys head back to the manor.
Yep.
All right. So I would say you two just arrived.
Tell them about the troll.
Oh. Shimmy, you're back.
A book.
Oh, Mac. Sorry, repeat that.
Said, hi, we found a book.
You found a book. Is it a
Yeah,
cool
we were-
book?
Yes. It's about the shrine.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, Orville is a scammer.
I can't believe I
He-
fell for a sweet talk.
That he deliberately made me break that thing so he could
Oh,
scam
no.
us out of money.
If Toby sees him.
Well, if there is any reward, we'll manage to keep a little bit for ourselves then.
Yeah, a
Or all
little
of
bit.
it. You
Shoots
ha-
a coin purse.
You, where did? Please don't tell me you stole that.
Oh, I made it.
What?
I went to the bar and made money.
Oh, oh gosh! Thank goodness.
Did you
Thank
think I
Lord.
made gold?
I thought you stole it. I thought we were gonna have another Edga problem.
Hey!
You're
Take
not-
offense to that.
You are
Okay.
not here.
You are not there.
I know, I'm still taking offense to that comment.
you resemble that remark.
I'm just glad that we don't have another Edga to deal with.
I do like shiny things, I will admit, but I try not to do that unless I know I can get away with it.
I will take what I can get.
All right, so
What do we miss?
There is a pretty boy Baron Prince here, and he has a crush on me when he's supposed to have a crush on Sylvia. Be nice to him. Also, he's in that room, and I point to the door.
and at that point you see the door open and Amelia shouts, "And you are such a dick!" And then she is storming her way upstairs.
Wait for it.
I guess he is what he eats then.
Ah!
Well, all right then.
Oh, I love you, Shimmy. I really do. I really appreciate your presence. And I pat her on the shoulder.
I enjoy the pits. So I think he's really rude.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Come on.
I'm sorry you have he has a crush on you. Ew.
Me too. Come along. Oh well.
Forward.
I will charge then. Ah! And just do a light jog up the stairs.
Get her after her.
Chimmy jam jam.
Dogs
But
were
yeah.
on my arm. My arm's falling asleep.
All I'm doing is just running upstairs to just do a light jog upstairs to get to the hammer that I forgot to bless today.
To the hammer.
To the hammer.
I believe your room was with Edga, so you be taking this way. Omek, is there anything you want to do at the moment?
Well, I want to relay to the rest of the group, but they appear to be gone, don't they?
Amek, we are charging up the stairs. We require reinforcements.
I will charge up the stairs as well.
Alright, so I need you three to roll me an investigation check to look for your hammer. Or do you know where your hammer is? It's with your stuff.
It's with my stuff.
Okay. Okay, so, Sylvia and
Yes.
Merah, as you guys enter the kitchen and so forth, it is meticulously clean. Like, there's fresh vegetables and all kinds of stuff, kept in preserved jars, fresh herbs, minced up, barrel full of water, a whole rack full of fine wines and ales, and a unique grill that you see with a large chimney sticking out of the roof,
And all my
and a very unique artisan carpenter table. Like, this table is the one thing that sticks out the most.
in all of
Ooh.
my centuries, I have never seen a kitchen this clean. Oh wow! And she's gonna
I
go
know.
over and
Centuries?
grab something off of the table and munch on it. Oh, never. Years. Of course I meant years. And look at this table.
It is a very beautiful table. Can I determine like what origin it is?
Do you have skills with carpenter?
Nope.
Alright, roll me a nature check then.
Nature. 14.
This is actually crafted by wood elves, and you can actually tell that this was done from a very famous carpenter when you see his name written in elvish at the very base of the leg.
Dear God.
This table is over 400 years old. This thing your father may have gifted to the Baron a long time ago.
Damn it, Dad, I wanted this table.
Why do they keep it in the kitchen? It's
Oh,
so
it's a
gorgeous.
It's a 400-year-old masterwork table.
Oh, oh, okay. Is the kitchen the right place for it?
I mean, ultimately, it's not sized appropriately for a dining room.
This thing is close to being of ironwood, a very strong natural wood substance.
Just gonna knock on it. Solid.
Giant cutting board.
You may roll me an investigation check if you wish.
Investigation. 13.
Oh, oops. Sorry. I forgot to switch
You
it from
begin
21.
to look around, and you also notice that there are a couple drawers on the side of the table.
Ooh. Yoink.
Mira, you're no longer at disadvantage.
Yeah, I realized.
So that's
a
21.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Mira,
Hmm.
you happen to look over here on the counter, and your eyes begin to light. Notice that there's a very, very tiny shriveled shroom on the counter. One that you recognize.
She's gonna take a big step. That's it. She's gonna point at it. That's what got me sick.
What got you up? Oh. She turns around to look. Huh.
It was kept in a tiny little jar hidden behind a few other bits of herbs and rice, of grains of sorts.
I'm going to pick that up and put it between my breasts for a moment.
It's still in the
You
jar,
also
though, right?
see a bowl and pedestal where it seems to have also been used to grind it up as well.
I'm going to hold on to this so we can talk to the Baron.
I need you both to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Wait, I changed it from
6.
disadvantage. Okay.
You have advantage.
I don't have my wand with me. It's up in the room.
She doesn't use her. If she doesn't
Yeah,
have
I
a
don't have my
rod pulled
wand with
out,
me.
she doesn't get the advantage. So
It's up in the room. So it is a 9 because I forgot to change it from disadvantage again.
as you begin to look at this, you then hear the door open behind you, and right before you know it's
Oh!
Miss Sylvia, Mira, what are you doing here?
Oh,
I wanted
God.
to make a sandwich.
It's just that boy. Ugh.
I wanted to make a sandwich for Mira.
I am not really hungry anymore. She kind of looks at your cleavage. Because that's where you put the mushroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse you?
Roll me a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
True.
Whoever put the mushroom in the bosom.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, did you guys put the mushroom in the bosom?
Well,
I
she
misheard
still
that.
was in the jar,
Yes.
so.
10.
You now see a jar sticking out of Sylvia's bust.
And thank God it's only that boy who walked in this room, because if somebody else, because that's kind of a dead giveaway.
Okay, well, do you have a better place to put it?
Sylvia, what are you doing?
I'm
Why
going
are
to
you-
grasp Trevor by the shoulder
Uh,
and bring him in, and I'm going to whisper in his ear. We found the poisoned mushrooms.
What?
We found the poison mushrooms that poisoned Mira.
Yeah, the one you proclaimed I was lying about.
Oh,
I'm going to pull my chest a little bit.
And then you see the back door, and then you see Nim and
Hard.
Edgar
The wine.
walking through the back door into the kitchen. Meanwhile, upstairs. Oh, hold on. Did Kyo AFK? Okay. Omek, Nora, Shimmy Sham, are you there?
I am here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, let's see. As you snore on finding her hammer, what would you guys like to do?
So,
Um,
you mentioned that you found some information. As you see me just run my hand along the hammer, You see it start shining a little bit.
Yeah, the wizard at the guild, he told us about the shrine. He's
Would-
very interested in learning about the rocks. He'd like us to bring him a sample of one of the rocks.
It shouldn't be too hard. Did you find anything about what might be possessing the Shrine Maiden, or what is going on in general at that place?
He is also suspicious that there is a long history of the shrine maidens being possessed.
Well, no, he was trying to figure out how it would be. You're the one who, said it could be possessed.
Well, I know when I was checking her out, when I was checking her out, I didn't sense any magic going on. It was supernatural in nature, and it appeared that she was in the process of being possessed or possession in progress. I wasn't 100% sure. I remember though when I looked at the statue of the angel, it looked more like a fallen angel when I looked at it the second time later, and I saw the specter of death behind it. Behind
That's
the statue.
creepy.
Yeah, it is. That is super creepy. So we've got it that the Shrine Maiden was being possessed, and what did you say again about the that you found out from the Mage Association? That they were...
Well, they had the book about the different shrine maidens, and then they will pay us if we bring back rocks, which I'm okay with.
We can do that later.
Other than that, they've been pretty much forced to avoid doing anything because the guard. And this kind of
This-
seems like it's up their alley.
Were there any weird shenaniganry with the previous Shrine Maidens? Like,
Apparently, they all act the same and sound the same after a certain point in their training.
you said they sound the same and they act the same at a certain point in their training, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I think they were possessed.
That
That's what the elf was saying.
that might make some sense because the current Shrine Maiden, when we visited her, she was in... The closest thing I could assume is that she was in the process of being possessed. But it seems that it might be that the holy water that the rangers were using was interrupting it every time.
Something in the water.
We need to find the body of that. We need to find that body again of the previous Shrine Maiden.
Where was it
If-
when you found it? First time.
Well, it was in the lake. It was floating, and then I dragged it onto shore. And there's a blank hole in my memory after that.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened after that either.
To be fair, I don't want to go swimming in ice, do you?
Ooh, no, I am not a good swimmer when I'm wearing, and I just do a little jump. When I'm wearing a lot of metal.
At that point,
Let's-
you guys begin to hear a knock on the door.
Who is it? Come on in.
You then see Amelia. Roll me a perception check.
All of us are just whoever wants to.
Everyone knows it.
10.
She's here to kill you.
You then see Amelia with dried, puffy, red, dried, puffy. Oh, she looks like she was crying, Omek, since you were the closest to her. And she pretty much just has like this moment of trying to clear her throat. Sorry for disturbing.
No. Come on in.
She closes the door, takes a seat on the bed. I know we're strangers, and I do want to apologize for earlier.
And earlier.
Well, what's there to apologize? You haven't offended me.
No, but I feel like I offended Lady Sylvia, and I didn't want to make. I need your help.
What can I do to help you? As she steps up next to her.
The Baron isn't feeling so good. He's trying to. I don't really know how to put this, but it's really a long story, and I roll me an insight check.
You're among friends. We can. Boop, boop, boop. 21. You're among friends here.
You may see a woman with a broken heart, Nora. She seems very hurt.
Is it that you wanted to be with Toby and he's not returning your affection?
I don't know why he's gotta be a dick. He's just a fucking.
Come here.
This person.
I'm gonna come closer and just give her a hug. Come on.
You give her,
It's all right.
and like she doesn't want to hug back, but just like she breaks into it. Such. Yes, I admit I have feelings for him, and I don't know why he acts like this and treats me as though I'm just one of the guys. And I don't know why he's chasing after you. I mean, how do you of all people seem to get attention?
Don't know. I don't want his attention.
I have to chop my legs off.
No!
Do I have to be pretty?
You are.
It's the point you start to see her like weeping in tears. Like she seems very traumatized. And that argument that she had with him must have really, really broke her heart.
Oh.
Like it's kind of sad watching her cry, and it's an ugly cry too.
Ew, she's doing like the really bad, ugly cry.
Yes.
Makeup already.
Snot bubble coming out.
I love this family. I love this village, and I really had, and I really liked Toby, and I thought I was falling for him. But then he said the most horrible things.
What'd he say?
He said I was a jealous bitch.
Well, he's not wrong.
Trade bodies.
And he said my hair was dry. Is it really that bad?
No, your hair is fine. It's better than mine. Look, I don't take care of it as well as you do.
Oh God! And at that point, she like covers her face.
Stop
He likes
talking.
you. He likes you, so you have rat hair.
Come on. I am going to go fix this and make sure that he knows that I have no interest in him.
That might
Oh,
make
this is gonna hurt.
Oh, I'm going with you.
Oh,
No.
this
it
is
can turn
this
on
is too
more.
good.
No, please, I don't want to talk to him right now. He's probably
You don't
with the...
I'll do it.
You don't have to talk to him.
Yeah,
I will make it clear to him that I have no interest in him and that he is passing up a massive opportunity to not hang out and date a girl like you.
No, I really want him to know yet. I didn't really tell him how I feel, and
Do you want to?
Please.
Do you want him to know how you feel?
yeah, but I want him to notice me.
Senpai.
Then me shooting him down and telling him that he's missing out on a great opportunity is going to be the best way to let him know.
Yeah, but that's not the worst part. The Baron wanted him and his lady Sylvia to be together. I need you to do this for me.
Wait,
Does
the
Does the Baron not know that Sylvia's gay?
You're jumping to conclusions there, friend.
Yeah.
I am jumping to conclusions there.
Roll me persuasion. Actually, you know what? Roll me a persuasion deception. I'll take it as that.
perception. Deception. Perception.
Persuasion.
She
17.
didn't, looks up. It's like, oh, she is an elf.
I don't know if
She's
I don't-
full blood elf. I don't know. I'm only half elf, and I don't have those feelings.
well, all I know is that she's really, really into Merah right now.
So you really think that Toby would really fall for me?
I bet he will. In fact, Shimmy, would you be willing to help me sometime either tonight or tomorrow night in setting up a very romantic evening for... Oh
For-
shit.
Speaking of perception, I need Shimmy and Omek to roll me perception while Nora
Yes.
is trying to talk to this woman.
I forgot her name.
oh,
I have notes. Damn it!
Oh, come on.
You guys don't hear anything outside.
Olmec is stuck in the shell somewhere.
He's enthralled with this book.
He is reading the journal. In this
Inside the
case,
shell.
he's rereading the first part, trying to understand why this woman is writing about flowers, playing
Emilia.
dandelions.
Emilia. I'm sorry.
She then looks out to the window. What's that?
What?
Hmm? Something out there? And
Go out
I'll
and
hit-
check the window out.
Yeah.
As you begin to look outside, you notice that there are a bunch of Highlanders on horses riding up to the manor. One of them seems to be a veteran of sorts, but there's at least 3 of them. And 2 of them seem to have Zavik up manacles. He's struggling and shouting, Get off of me!
Oh no.
Oh.
Who is it?
Oh,
Bodyguard guy.
someone else got in trouble with the Highlanders.
What is it with bodyguards and being captured?
At least this one isn't being locked.
Do
in
you
the
want-
cave.
Why
Do you
is-
want me to break the bad news?
Zavik! And he quickly runs downstairs.
Let's. Are we gonna go after Nora?
Yeah, we kind of have to.
All right.
Meanwhile,
Without looking
kitchen.
up, Omer just follows.
Nim and you open the back door to the kitchen, and then you happen to see Trevor, Sylvia, and Mira standing there. And Sylvia, you also have the jar of mushrooms, I can't believe saying this, still in your bosom.
You stole my idea for the iPad,
Am I-
bitch.
Am I in cover because I have 2 allies in front of me?
Roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Here we go.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
You
Big
pull
oof.
out the jar and try to hide it, but you just set it back on the table. thinking there was no notice. And Nim says, "Excuse me, may I ask you why you're doing in my kitchen?"
Well, I was looking to make a sandwich for Mira.
I am famished.
I can't do anything.
I guess just looking to see what happens, being silent like she usually is.
Trevor.
That's his judgment onto Sylvia.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Wait, what?
No.
I'm gonna have to say it.
Say what?
Oh,
No, you don't
Yeah.
have to.
No.
she's going to clue
No,
things.
you don't have to.
Nope.
No,
Not
I mean
here.
with a 7, it's very likely that he saw it, right? Can I insight to tell if he saw?
Go ahead.
I want
Oh,
insight.
wait, I'm
as
rolling
well.
with disadvantage for some reason.
That's a 17.
Can I see if I saw?
Go ahead. Give me a perception check, Edga.
Oh, I saw you put something away.
Yeah, you notice that Sylvia was trying to take something and put it aside. You notice that Nim is a little bit shocked at the fact that you guys are in his kitchen, and Trevor looks a little bit. Nim, I am so sorry. I was trying to get them out of the kitchen, and everything, and such. It's quite all right. And then he walks over you. If you like, I can prepare you something to eat.
Oh no. I think I'll let my lady Sylvia here make it for me.
No, please, I insist. It is my job as the serf of the house to do it.
No. I actually think I'm fine. And she's gonna kind of give Sylvia a look like, I'm out of here. Bye.
And hold on. Before you do so, he reaches for your arm.
Excuse me? And I'm gonna pull it away.
Are you trying to take something from my kitchen, miss?
I was trying to get a sandwich. It is a kitchen.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm going
Actually,
to
you know
help.
what? Roll me a deception check, Mira. Normally.
But I was really trying to get a sandwich. But
But
I
you
got
also noticed that you found
I
something.
got
found
I rolled a
poison.
22, so I guess I'm okay.
He then looks at you and then lets it go. My apologies. I have a bad history with people in my kitchen who have that certain look in their eyes.
Huh. And she's like gonna just kind of like, I'm out. And she like walks very quickly and just kind of like in the next room,
Nope.
she's like, oh shit.
Miss Sylvia, can we please let Nim prepare ourselves for a brunch?
I don't want to have to kill him.
No, we don't know anything yet. Don't do it. We don't know
Yeah, but
anything yet.
Just, I apologize, Miss Sylvia, for the delay of food. I also prepared lunch as soon as possible. If you may please leave.
Very well. Edga, come. We have things to discuss.
Oh,
Again, do you choose to stay?
niggas leaving. She has the things she needs. She waves goodbye to Nim. Being polite.
And at that point, Sylvia, as you step out, Trevor looks like, I don't know what is going on here, but are you really sure that you found the poison in Nim's kitchen?
Trust me, I wouldn't. I would know what that is. Ugh.
He looks at you and says, Miss Mira, I do want to apologize, but you have been acting very strange for the past few days.
I am acting like me. And she just.
This is...
Trevor, please.
At
Now
that
is
point,
not
you
the
guys,
time.
you guys begin to hear noises, and you hear Xavier calling out for them to let go.
God damn it! What is it now?
You then begin to hear a banging on the door.
Since Nim is in the kitchen, I'll open it.
You also begin to hear Amelia running down the steps, and you then see about actually 3 Highlanders, and one of them seems to be the leader as such. Excuse
Can I
me,
help you?
miss. We wish to see the Baron, and also his nephew, Toby von Mont.
And as to why,
And he looks at you. Orders of the Highlander.
hmm,
The Highlander?
Is the Baron here?
I think so. I'm mostly uncertain. I haven't seen him in a while.
Roll me a deception check.
I haven't seen him in a while.
You
It's
saw him
only
this
been
morning.
an hour.
Hey, it's
No, he hasn't left home.
16.
He's gonna roll an insight check.
Oh,
Still with your crap.
damn.
Ooh.
He glares at you. Demand entrance now.
Demanded route? Oh.
We ask that you step aside.
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Grant
Not that-
entrance, I mean.
They begin to force their way in.
Push, shove, shove.
How
You-
dare?
At the point, you see them like go forth, and they look around. 2 of the ones in the back begin to like hold on to their weapons. They're not drawn, but like they're on to the. What is going on here? And the Baron just steps out. It's like, what is the meaning of the Baron? And right when Toby steps out, oh cool. What's that thing? The Highlander then draws a sword and points it at Toby. Toby, you are under arrest. What? What? What?
No.
Baron, we believed to be expected to be working with the bucket bandits.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
And everyone manages to arrive at the scene. Preposterous. That's preposterous. Toby just arrived this morning. We have proof. A traitor witnessed him along the road and such with a group of individuals. They robbed and destroyed his cart, killing 2 other merchants with them. We ask that you turn in your nephew.
Damn.
Does anybody say anything?
I think it's on the other side of the door.
I don't believe that that is possible. Sure, he's an utter dick, but I don't believe he's capable of murder.
He does go on hunts, though.
Hunting
I
in
will
a party is a different thing.
Well, they never said what kind of hunt.
Baron steps forth and like puts his hand through. You dare to one of my own kin to go against our own countrymen? How dare you! How dare you! Baron, you may uphold the laws of these lands, but we are the ones who enforce it. If you defend him, you will lose word. Toby is like, I'm not going to resist. I'll turn myself in.
Toby,
I'm gonna just squeeze my way up. What if? Hang on. What if we can rid these bucket bandits for you within the next couple days?
Toby then turns. Oh, there is no need. My guilt. I am completely responsible for attacking those merchants.
You
But-
what?
Insight?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what?
Is he rolling a deception or?
Um, everyone could tell that he's lying for some reason.
Hmm? I'm going to turn and look at Amelia.
An
Amelia
idea.
looks not shocked, but disheartened at hearing Toby admit this.
Hmm.
Toby is lying. Toby
Oh,
Vermont, you are hereby under arrest and will be detained at the Hall of Water. And then one of the rangers grab him, put the manacles. This is
Wait,
outrageous.
wait. I'll kind of step up next to Nora. Do you really believe somebody as weak looking as him could cause any type of crime?
Let me persuasion check.
I'm supporting that. I'm supporting it. He may
How
be
would you
a
support
dick,
it?
but he's not a murderer.
Persuasion.
Damn.
ooh, nice.
I guess you don't need a advantage roll.
The Baron says, the Baron is actually surprised that you're sticking up for his nephew and such. And the Highlanders look at you and seeing what you are, seeing that you're sticking up someone like Toby, and Toby is like, are you really going to listen to her? I admit that
I'm going to
guilty.
put my hand over his mouth. Sip.
Hold on. Are you reaching out for him?
Don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because you notice that the Highlanders are fully armed and they will take any action if anyone tries to do anything at the point.
I will not reach for him, but I will hold my finger to my lips and say, "Shh, oi! You have the right to an attorney. Anything you can and will be held against."
Ugh.
The Highlander looks to him and such. Even if he's innocent or not, we have to take him in just in case. If he was a witness to the scene and he would like to tell us his side of the story.
Yeah, but he's already he's already lying. You can tell.
I am fully
You,
committed
shush.
to the truth.
Nah, he lied.
You could always home detain it.
You can detain and question.
Detain and question is him going to jail. You know.
Are you telling the
Detain over
technical
here.
guards to do their job? They
I'm
know
just-
what they're doing in this case, but one of them just looks at you. I suggest you folks stay back. He is going to be brought in, and if we know that he's lying, we're going to get every information out of him. Toby,
And-
I know you're not foolish enough to work those bandits. Relax, Uncle. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. And then the Highlanders continue to come out. It feels as though Toby wanted to get caught for some reason.
Baron, I don't have a good
And
feeling
now
about
that
this.
he has a history, he can't roll the land. Of course, he wants to get caught for this.
The starts to cough a bit. What about my brother? Where's Zavik? He's out there too. Zavik would never. The Baron It is Sylvia.
Yes, Baron.
Bring back my nephew at any cost.
Understood.
Dispatches with that self-destruct.
Don't tell me he got caught up with those. I don't know what's going on.
Is he telling me that I'm going to go and kill the the Northerners?
He's
No.
telling you to bring his son back.
Nephew.
Obviously,
sorry.
we need to go get the bucket bandits, so we can
Bucket.
interrogate them, so they can say he wasn't involved, and then we can find out why he wants to be involved, and that would put all the pieces together. Plus, we get out of the way of that Orville character. Wasn't this on his list?
Trevor pretty much says something out of the blue.
What did he say?
Trevor makes a simple statement. That son of a bitch!
What?
And that's where we're ending the session.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's Damn it, Trevor! What are you not telling me?
I can't tell you that till
Um,
next session.
We are gonna. The plan is next 2 weeks have off, right? Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we will be back. I think it was the 11th. Let's see. Yes, the 11th. The 11th will be the next session. Until then, you guys have a wonderful 2 weeks, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.